For a tourist looking to explore nature, nothing comes close to an early morning safari just as the sun rises. And perhaps no safari experience can be as complete and satisfying as the one offered by Thanda Safari, a private game reserve located near Durban in South Africa. Even before you reach the forest, a lovely musical cacophony of a zillion birds chirping greets you. The birds' crooning is frequently interrupted by sounds of other animals as they get about their day in this lush forest looking for food and some fun. But clearly, not all denizens of this well-populated forest are morning persons. The safari is organized in an open-top jeep, and our guide and guru on the trip is Peace, who begins by talking of do's and don'ts on a safari.
Okay, so we're going to be looking after you for all of your stay, and we're going to be your guide, and then we're going to take you this afternoon. We're going to do afternoon drive at 3 o'clock. So we're going to try to find as much as we can. Just the small rules: we're not allowed to stand up or shout or scream. Even when animals come close, I will know how much close they can come. Because you know what? They take us as a big animal, but as soon as they start to move up and down, they start to get upset and they identify you, then they start to charge us.
Unlike other safaris, at Thanda, the number of guests taken for safari is limited to 6 on each jeep to avoid overcrowding and to enhance the experience for the visitors, since the game reserve is rich in wildlife and is spread over a vast area.
So we do the morning drive and the afternoon drive. The morning drive, it depends now as we go into the winter. We're going to change the time. We're going to start our drive at late about 5:30 because in summertime when it's getting warm, because most of the time in daytime or time the animals they sleep, so that's why we start a little bit earlier. Thanda, they make sure that the minimum is 8, but not most of the time. We used to take 6 people, 8 people, because we don't try. Even some other people they force now because of the problem of the COVID, but Thanda, that's a standard that people has to be 6 to 8 or 6, 7, 8. 7, 8 different species, and Thanda is about 14,000 hectares big. I can't take the people for a drive just for one day and finish all Thanda, never. No one can say, let's do a drive and just drive all the reserve, because if you want to cover all the reserve, it means that you have to drive fast, not stop for the animals.
It does not take long for visitors to spot the rich and diverse wildlife here. Peace explains the characteristics of the various animals in the reserve.
Difference between the African and the Indian elephant.
Yeah.
The African, they bigger with big ears.
Yeah.
Indian, they look bit smaller with the smaller ears. The giraffe can kill a lion, but the lion also can kill the giraffe. And the lion, they wait for the giraffe to sit down. Then they jump on the neck and they surprise him. They jump on the neck and they hold him by holding on the neck. Then they put him down. In a pride, most of the time the female they do hunt.
Yes.
And then the male come and eat the best, the rest for the mother and the calves in the female, leaving the rest for the female. But these two, they don't depend on pride. They hunt very well for themselves. They hunt for themselves. They stay away from themselves. They only go to the pride when they are mating. The experience that I saw, it was an experience of the different species fighting. and not just the antelope, but the big one. That was a rhino and a buffalo, and it was a thing that it was surprising us. Even my kids, they were enjoying it, I enjoyed it, and it was an experience that I never seen. And the way we were looking and the way we were watching, because the rhino is big and the buffalo is a bit smaller. It's big as well, but smaller than the rhino. We were watching and thought that the rhino will win, but surprisingly, the rhino lose from the buffalo, because the rhino was using the horn one time and just goes like that, but the buffalo become clever. He just push the rhino, turn the head on that side, and the buffalo goes on the neck here. And he used so quickly because he's faster, and used the horns to stab the rhino till the rhino feel that it's difficult and the rhino run away.
The well-trained and extremely hospitable team at Thanda makes visitors feel at home. The reserve also boasts of luxurious facilities including well-appointed chalet and luxury tents, as well as a spa that makes the stay a blissful experience.
What is very important about Thanda, you don't ask things. They will give you things that you need. So that's why I said Thanda is a home to work. We accommodating the guests, which is they got like 15 chalet. So also the lodge is 9 villas. So the tented camp is 15 tent.
The reason for the sprawl becomes evident during the safari, as the wildlife is well spread out and it allows for guests to get close to even the most dangerous animals. Thanda appeals to guests of all ages, and it is important to sensitize them about the wildlife and its habits.
The most guests that are visiting Thanda is all age, so also the youngsters. So the youngsters also, you have to make sure that you do a lot of surprises. Even the old age, you have to do a lot of surprises, Thandarize them, give them a good service.
By the time our stay at Thanda was over and we had done multiple safaris and experienced its spa that is bound to send you in a trance, we realized that Thanda had turned out to be a life-changing experience for us, and of course, it spoilt us for life with its personal, facilities, ambience and attention to detail.